Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and welcome back to Let's Play Deadspace 3. This is episode 6. And after the last episode, I learned a very important lesson about this game, which is that it doesn't save any fucking checkpoints at all during side missions, so when I went to do this episode, the entire previous episode's progress had been erased, and I had to do the entire side mission again before I could actually start this episode. So, anytime we're going to do a side mission, I think we want to end an episode before starting it. That way, we can hopefully get the whole thing done in a single episode, depending on how long they are. Some of them are quite a bit shorter. But now we can finally head to the aft of the ship and hopefully find that shuttle. And then we'll probably have to go find parts for it outside. But yeah, I looked it up, and it seems like it just has a very shitty checkpoint system, specifically for side missions. I thought it was a little odd when I loaded up my save, and it was still the exact same percentage as last time. Also, I'm running fairly low on ammo at the moment. And
alright, engineering and repair.
I switched out the melee weapon on the assault rifle for a javelin gun. So now I can fire, javelin spikes as our secondary fire. And they are electrified because we still have that mod on here. Okay, so there is a resource cache nearby. It's only telling me this now instead of when I first encountered them. Also, the layout here is identical to the last one. So it wants me to go up the elevator. But we'll go look over here first. Craft a tungsten torque bar at the bench to unlock. I've also already done that game. Military engine, that's another gun piece. Okay, so I could, do some scavenging here and open up this resource cache, but there's no bench here. I feel like if you wanted to have a tutorial for that, you should probably put a bench here. Oh, look who's back. They're both here. So I guess two of those regenerators are just going to follow me for this segment. I mean, it was like kind of a neat gimmick in the first game, because it sort of differentiated that section. But then it seems like they felt they had to do that again in every Deadspace.
I found the Crozier, and it's a piece of shit. No way I can pressurize the cabin.
We'll have to remote pilot it back to the repair bay on the Roanoke.
Yeah, right. Let me look around. If I can build a remote relay, I can plant it on the hull.
Yeah, it's not looking so hot. Looks pretty banged up. We need to find 3 shuttle remote pieces. Okay. I don't know where that exploder went. I was expecting it to come out of the vent next to me, and then it just never did. Which means it's going to wait until I forget about it, and then suddenly pop out and blow me up. So, even after we get this whole relay thing done... Oh, shit. We're still gonna have to go back to the Roanoke to probably fix this thing. there he was. He waited until I forgot about him, and then he showed up next to me. So, we will not be making Planet Fall for another episode, I think. We might even have to go back to that other ship that was on the list. Oh my god. To get parts. There's one. I'm guessing they're all in this room at least, because there's a couple different elevators we can take. I love how even if they explode, they don't drop their items until you step on one of the pieces of them. You have to be the one to extract the item from them. They will not extract it themselves. Yep. There's no way to escape an exploder if he shows up when you're doing an animation that you got forced into because you can't shake them off. And leapers seem even more likely to leap on you now than they used to be. True to their name, I guess. Stasis support. Is that, I guess, one of the parts we need? It's purple. I get the feeling, though, that this is an infinitely spawning section. Like, the longer I spend here, the more of them are going to show up. Are you kidding me? He's just one leg. I'm like waiting for just a break between them, but they just keep coming. I wonder if they're invincible when they're doing the climbing into event animation. Something else I've noticed is that even if you roll, you can still take damage while rolling. And it will just like not show any indication of it. But I've watched my health after doing a roll, and they can very much hit you while you're doing it. So it's not that useful of a roll, really. Okay, there's a third position here. That's to install it, right? Yeah, that's just to stick it on top. We already got the stasis piece. Does the bench pause time, you think? Because I'm going to say no. Okay, the stasis thing wasn't even a part of this. So I don't know what it's for. Trying to close the bench. There's no way to cancel out of that. You have to go through all of those menus before it will let you close it. I think I'm actually getting a little sick of the constant enemies at this point. I would like a little bit of a break. For some atmosphere or something, you know? Instead of just, here's a bunch of enemies. Okay, you're in the next room. Here's a bunch of enemies. Okay, that purple was a different purple than the purple of the stasis thing. I wonder if that was maybe like a suit upgrade. Okay, now we have all the pieces. I just have to get back to that bench and not explode. What? He just burst out of the vent and then immediately jumped back in. Just give me 5 seconds to put this thing together, please. Maybe they'll stop spawning now that I got the key items. Okay, so you can actually unlock these slots. Some tungsten. And it seems like you do want to have a bunch of these multi-upgrades instead of just single upgrades. And eventually, I assume we will get even more powerful ones that are like 3 different things. I'm gonna make more ammo. Oh, and I want to make a tungsten bar. Actually, I want to make 2 just so I have an extra. Much like with the power nodes in the previous games, it seems like you always want to have one of those on you. That way you're not beholden to whenever it decides to give you a bench. So I'll make 2 of those. Top up my health with cheap stuff, and now we can stick this on the shuttle.
that worked. I can see the shuttle readouts. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna try and start her up.
Can I just, like, hang on to the shuttle instead of having to go back to Roanoke myself?
No good. It's out of fuel.
Oh, wait, there should be a refueling station on the upper floor. Here, I'm sending you the coordinates.
Okay. I'll head up and refuel the shuttle. We can try restarting it after that.
I'm noticing it's telling me to go down. Oh, right, there's a door down here. There is a lot of doors in this game so far that are just locked until you need to go that way. It's not like you get something that unlocks or anything, it's just, okay, you're at the progress point, so now this door is arbitrarily unlocked. They don't want you to get ahead of yourself. Not sure that cut off the limbs really works when the limbs become their own necromorph. There's another boop boop spot here, but I can't remember if we got our drone back. I guess we did. Oh, right, that's why I almost got killed. Because it was making me go through the drone screen. Seems like we need to turn this thing on, but I bet it won't let me until I go examine what it's attached to. And he goes, oh shit, there's no power. I've already been here. This just goes back. They're just gonna add as many steps as possible to this one shuttle. Be like, have fun running around this room for 20 minutes. Defend it until, well, not defend it, we have to defend ourselves until it's done. And then we have to probably unplug it. Did he just fucking walk through 3 of my shots so that he could do his animation? And he didn't even die from that. Okay, apparently you can't detach it the way I attached it.
Okay, Tank's full. Try again.
That's more like it. Okay, I'm initiating a test fire of the shuttle's engine. Take cover. This could get hot. That stupid, bloody ancient techno. Oh God. Isaac, I think I just started the launch sequence, and I don't know how to stop it.
You what?
Look, just get out of that chamber before it bakes you to a crisp.
Okay, game. You can't just disable the elevator on me and then tell me to use it. Like, oh, by the way, that is actually the way you're supposed to go. See, like, I just took damage there, even though I rolled past him.
Initiating launch protocol. All hands, clear the launch chamber. All hands, clear the launch chamber. Beginning systems check.
I was like, are they gonna make me blast it with the shuttle again like you do in the first game? But I bet that wouldn't even kill it here.
The airlock door is stuck! If the shuttle launches before it opens...
Son of a bitch! Alright, I'll check the gears.
I like that this is still here. You notice that fire also just trapped me in here?
Flight systems nominal. System check complete.
And now, all is calm.
There's something wedged in the gears!
Yeah, there's probably not
Looks
supposed to be...
military ordnance! I'm gonna try to clear it!
Explosives! Oh God, be careful, Isaac.
What if I just blow it out? This seems like it'll be bad for the gears.
Isaac, the shuttle's gonna launch any minute. How's the door?
The gears keep getting jammed! I'm clearing them as fast as I can!
For a second, I thought these were all regenerators, and I was just like annihilating them.
Oh God, it's begun the final countdown. Isaac!
I'm almost there! Shit keeps getting caught.
Actually, I think it is all regenerators. I mean, not really a big deal if we get blasted out. It's probably safer out here.
You did it! He did it! Thank God, Isaac!
Attaboy, Isaac.
Okay, everybody. Let's get the docking bay ready to receive the shuttle. Isaac, we'll see you when you get back.
Remember how in the previous games you were mostly isolated? Because even in the second game, even though you had other people that were around, you spent large portions of it completely cut off from them. And here it's like, yeah, there's a bunch of people watching you at all times. Okay, Z is how you rotate towards where down is. So this is why we had to go out here. And I was right. It was just sitting in that shuttle bay directly across. I know there's some resource spots out here, but we don't have our drone back. Is that not anything? What is that? I'm getting shot at, aren't I? Oh, it's a storage box. Treasure. Okay. Stand up, get knocked down by an explosion. Stand up, get knocked down by an explosion. Where the hell was that cyst, though? Shooting at me from, like, here. Oh, yeah, there it is. Little fucker's just shooting straight down. Yep, can't fit through that gap for some reason. So not as much stuff in here. Another military engine. I don't need this many guns. I mean, maybe they're expecting you to make a bunch of different guns instead of just swapping out the ones you have. There was another cyst shooting at me. Oh well, doesn't matter. Is there anything else on the other side of this? Doesn't look like it. Alright, where are we going? Going this way. I think I should actually be using my assault rifle because per shot, it's probably cheaper than the plasma cutter. Don't tell me that mine is going to follow me all the way in here.
So, how's the shuttle look?
Yeah, this thing needs more than plating. It's missing the port engine.
There's a small wreck near the Greely. It could be a shuttle.
We should check it out.
All right, Rosen, lock, suit up. You're on engine duty.
But sir, my legs...
Yeah, I'm not asking you to do jumping jacks. Now get moving.
All right. Hey, Rosen, I'll meet you there.
Whatever.
You don't really need your legs that much in 0G. You got thrusters. Alright, yeah, so now we have to go back to the Greely. Oh, you know what? We never did open that door, did we? That torque bar door. I don't care. Whatever's in there is not that important. We still don't have a reason to go to the Brusilov. I'm going to fly over there. I just want to see if it gives me a side mission. If it does, we're not doing it right now, but... curious if there's a reason to go over here that it hasn't given me yet. Because the Greely is the one we already looted. That was where the other side mission was. Modified light frigate. Is there gonna be any like, hey Isaac, there's a thing I'm picking up on my radio here. Oh, these are the shooty ones. Okay, these are not the same ones. These are the ones from the second game that throw these things at you. In fact, weren't these the only zero-G enemies in the second game? Like, these are the only things you ran into when you went outside? Not interior zero-G, just outdoor zero-G outside the station. Invite a friend to play this optional co-op mission. Okay, so I'm not allowed in here without co-op. There's literally co-op only areas. That's fucking stupid. I guess they just didn't want to design two versions of an area, so they're like, co-op only. So they got like door puzzles where one needs to open it while the other one waits somewhere else. Well, I guess we can just scratch that one off our list completely. Also, I imagine even though Carver's not with us most of the time, it's still going to act as though we've developed some kind of bond later on. Oh, we've been through a lot together, huh? Me and you? No, not really. I wonder if this is just a cutscene. Like, they have a cutscene for flying from every ship to every other ship that plays here. Chapter 7, Mayhem. I mean, clearly we are making progress if we're already at Chapter 7, even if it doesn't always feel like we're making progress. I think it's because in, like, Deadspace 1, you spend the whole thing on a ship, but you still feel like you're making tangible progress because you're usually fixing various systems on that ship. Here, we're just kind of jumping from ship to ship, doing very minimal things on each one. Are the lurkers a lot bigger in space? That one looks a lot bigger than the ones indoors. Probably to make it easier to hit. I guess you could say these are the big dogs out here.
Is this it?
Hey, you wanted an engine? Here you go.
It'll
Good.
do.
It's shit. Just like our plan.
You always this helpful.
Hey, some of us just want to go home, all right? I've disconnected all the lines and service tubes, but hell if I know how to get it out of there.
I'll figure it out. Go get your equipment together so we can tow it back to the repair bay.
Some of us just want to go home. I don't even know why we came out here. If, that was our attitude. I thought it was just going to be a quick jump. We'd jump out here, solve the marker problem, and go home. No harm, no foul. Instead, I had to actually do work. Alright. It's just like hard space Shipbreaker. We just have to extract the engine without destroying it. As soon as I can find something I can actually remove. There we go. Pull the locks off. Pull this piece off too. Slide the whole thing out.
You think you can handle it from here?
Yeah, Clark. I'm not an idiot.
And be sure to lock the injectors down tight. I don't want them popping off in mid-flight.
Did I just get hit?
Asshole.
Oh my god, there's one shooting at me from all the way over there.
Okay, guys. I got the engine. Is everything ready?
Well, not quite. We're gonna get tossed around like a midget at a circus if we try to navigate that atmosphere without a flight path.
What about using flight recorders from these derelict ships?
Yeah, right. We could reconstruct one of the routes they used.
I'll search outside the Roanoke.
Look for small satellites with 4 solar panels sticking out.
Hey, I know where
Satellites
one
with
of those
solar
are.
panels. Got it.
I saw one of those when we first got there. And I was like, what is this satellite? Alright, let's go back to the Roanoke, hopefully get a checkpoint, and then I think that'll be a good place to stop. We're almost ready to land on the planet. There can't be that many more things to stick onto our fucking shuttle. We got an engine, we got the flight path, and they're already putting the paneling back on. So we should be good to go. Also, the ships seem to be in a different orientation now. Weren't they all on a line a second ago? I suppose I can skip this on PC. It's not even a real loading screen, but it's still going to play the whole thing. I mean, these are called orbital command platforms. So I assume that... Oh, well, maybe that was just actually the ship, but... I was going to say that I assume these little dock things here were just kind of tossed out here in space for jumping around the ships instead of actually pieces of the ships that broke off. Okay, it did save, so I guess we'll just wrap up here and we will, loot the Roanoke one more time, or the surrounding space around it. Hopefully this is a very quick thing, and then we can see some snow next time. But until then, you folks all take care, and thank you for joining me for some more Dead Space 3. I am ready for a shift in the gameplay, and not just to be shooting many necromorphs in areas that look like they come from the previous 2 games, if there were like half as many enemies.